Hello everyone, and welcome to Carl is on it. To all my current subscribers, the ones that have been there from day one, thank you so much for subscribing. A lot of you have been asking, Carl, where have you been? What are people? Essentially what's been happening is we've been going for a house move. So those of you who've done a house move before, it's not really easy. A lot of time is taken from you, and yeah, it's tiring, but that's basically what's been happening really. I've moved house now. I'm still in the same house now, but next few days I'll be out of it, and yeah, the whole family's now going their own place really. So yeah, I won't say where particularly we're all going because of privacy reasons, of course, but that's basically what's been going on. But now that we're here, let's get straight back to the video. I'm still on it, so let's get straight to that. So to those of you who are new to the channel, this is essentially a BMW 1 Series E88. E88 stands for convertible, hence the soft top roof. So to those of you who are new again, there's a lot of things that have been done to the car that is from when it was standard initially. So initially it had reflector headlights, but now these are Angel Eyes. Also we've got the black M2 kidney grills as well. Carbon fiber badge, private plates on as well. Blacked out wheels done by Wheelfurb, absolutely amazing company. Red calipers too. Installed LED sequential indicators. I'll show you what that does. So if I lock the car, unlock it, it just does that. A nice sort of sequence like that. Go around it, you've got the carbon fiber aerial. It's amazing. Tinted the rear lights as well. Quad exhaust pipes too. It sounds amazing. Ooh, another quick one actually. Now with this car now, I managed to find how to make it burble as well when you sort of downshift sort of thing. Just seen a bird just drop down. But yeah, so it's quite nice really, but I'll do a separate video on that of how to make your car burble if you have a back box delete, and if it's this car, but it might work for any other car. But yeah, I'll do it in a separate video. So let's get straight onto the actual lights. So what a HID kit is, essentially it's a Xenon. So a lot of car manufacturers now from factory come with Xenons. So Xenons are basically like brighter sort of lights as opposed to a halogen bulb. So currently at the moment this has halogen bulbs in there, and what we're going to do is replace them with these, the HID kit. And also a quick one as well, if you don't have projectors, I wouldn't recommend installing them. Perhaps you could still get away with it, however you need to adjust your headlight beam aim, because the lights would be so bright it would pretty much dazzle other oncoming drivers. So you're going to need to adjust it to be a bit lower, well, a lot lower than how it is from when you just put it on straight away. So make sure you look out for that. Yeah, so but yeah, again, I'll fully recommend you buy a set of a new sort of headlamp. So these ones are projectors again, and yeah, that's pretty much, projectors will be safe to use it because it will project it in a way it doesn't dazzle people. Like say for instance, it's basically what it would look like when you're driving. It look like you have your full beams on all the time. That's how it would look if you install it straight away and you don't adjust the lights. So I think not really I think, but I have a video of how to adjust your lights. Just an eye icon up there with these headlights at the moment. So yeah, let's get straight into installing these Xenon HID kits. So first of all, we're going to need to open the bonnet. So, oh snap, it's like I'm stealing my own car. Oh yeah, also I've also wrapped my key as well in carbon fiber. So that's another thing I've done as well. But yeah, all those videos are in my previous videos sort of thing. But yeah, so in order to change this, we're going to actually need to remove the bumper. Now I don't know for the life of me why BMW have made it so hard to actually change a headlight bulb, but it is what it is, I guess. So we're going to have to take off the whole bumper and do that basically. Also, just to mention, I'm actually considering tinting my headlights just to complete the blacked out look, and I know it'll be a lot better. Reason being, when I put these HID kits on now, the lights will be brighter than they are now, and even if I was to tint them, they'll still be brighter than standard. So it'll be absolutely fine to tint the headlights. So I'm going to be tinting the headlights straight after this video. So yeah, let's do this. Again, quick disclaimer people, I'm not a professional, not a mechanic or anything like that, just a normal person who just wants to make his car nice and change it up a bit. So don't take everything I'm doing as gospel, just use it as a guide, I would say, really. And hopefully we don't mess up with this. So yeah, I'm going to stay on it. Let's get straight to it. So right now I'm essentially going to remove the whole bumper. I won't show you this part because you guys just want to know how to just change the HID kit and convert your headlights, really. So I'm just going to skip this part right now. Bumper's now off. Time to disconnect the fog lights. 2 fog lights there, and then we've got brackets here as well to unscrew from there. There's 2 brackets there, so we just unscrew those, and then there we have it. Bob's your uncle. This is the first time I'm doing this as well, so learn with me as well as we do it. Yeah. So people, this is what the complete setup of a HID kit and Xenon kit looks like when you've connected everything all together. It's pretty much plug and play with everything. So I'll show you on this one here. So it comes all inside the box. You've also got in here an instruction manual. So what to do, welcome guide, gives you diagnostics, what's inside the box, and it tells you how to connect it. But anyway, this video is pretty much to show you how to do that. So we start with taking this out. I'm going to disconnect everything, so I'll show you how it looks from scratch. So this is how it looks like from scratch. You got your bulb inside the holder. You got 2 connectors in here. These 2 connectors will go into your main headlight plug. So essentially, I'll show you now. So you have the plug into here. So if I show you, so if you have these exact headlights or any other similar like this, you'll basically get a plug like that, and the connectors, those 2 connectors go inside this. So you've got a blue wire and a black wire running through from there. If I show you on here, you also have a blue and a black wire. So what you would do is essentially connect the blue and the black wire into there, and that would pretty much be it. Now before handling any type of light, I recommend wearing a pair of gloves. That way your fingerprints will basically reduce the lifespan of your headlight bulbs. So always wear gloves when you're touching bulbs. Yeah. Anyway, I'll start with assembly with the HID kit. I'm first of all going to pop this onto my head so then you guys can see everything I'm doing. So first and foremost, connect your male connector to the female connector. So that's your, I believe it's the male connector, this is the female connector. You connect that to that. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. And then you do that. But this is how you do it anyway, but yeah. Again, connect this one to this one, like that. Then you have your decoder here, and then you have your ballast here as well. So as you connect this is basically going to draw power from the current of the car, of the battery, and the ballast would essentially supply the power to the bulbs. So it's we've now got a complete circuit. Also, they tell us to connect the ground wire. Hopefully you people can see that it says connect ground wire, connect ground for better safety and performance. But it will still work apparently even if you don't connect it. So I found a way to connect that. So basically what you need to do is connect this ground wire to your chassis. So I found a way how to connect it. You've got a couple of bolts here. So essentially you can run the bolt through here. It also comes with an O-ring, I believe, one of the washers, and you bolt it into one part of the chassis, but I'll show you that later on. So for the first and foremost, I'm going to connect this and plug it straight into the actual headlight in here. So you get your bulb. So this is a H7 bulb. For all the 1 series, I believe they all use H7s. So 1 series E88, E87, E82 and E81. So we'll run that through into there. Nice and gently. Actually, 1 second. Make sure you align it correctly. Sorry for the train noise. There we go. Pop it through like that. So once you connect that into there, next thing you need to do is lock it down with the clamps. So that's now locked into place. Next thing to do now is to essentially grab your power supply, not really power supply, but the connectors. So this is going to be, so blue goes to blue, slap that into there, and it's this side, and turn it this way, like that. That goes straight in, and black into black. Goes like that, straight in. There we go, so these two are connected. Now, next thing you're going to need to do now, this is the part where you're going to need to modify. So this piece here, I've already started drilling a hole. What you need to do is drill a hole through here. That way you can pretty much push through the wires into there. This would cover it, and then you'll be able to lock everything in place. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do next. So I'm firstly going to disconnect these now, and then push everything through into this hole here. That way we can continue. So yeah, I'm going to drill a hole into here and then continue. Right, so hole's now been drilled. So what we do is pop this one through first, push that through, make sure it's big enough so you can be able to fit everything in. So that's going to go through, this side in. There we go, that's through. Next is these other ones as well, and this piece too as well. And what you have here is this cap will block it off, so this will now block off the remainder of the circle of the hole, and we can now fit these inside the headlight. So I'm gonna pop this into here. So I'm gonna pop this into here. First of all, put the Xenon bulb into there. Into there. So that's now locked in place. Going to now clip it down. Clip the other one down. There we go. So that's locked into place. Then I'm going to get the black and blue connectors, connect them to here. So blue into blue, black into black, of course. This way, so I'll do it like that. So let's put that into there. Nope. This way, there we go. You want it to shove all the way through. Nope. This way. There we go. So that's now in place. I can now push this through like that. Then I can screw these holes, wrong way. Now I can screw the holes back in like that. So I'm going to screw the holes back in. Just screwing the rest of the holes back in now. There we go. So that's all screwed in. Now we can get the ballast connected to the male and female connectors. So first I'm connect this onto there. So straight clip on like that. Male and female connectors into that. This one into this one. There we go. That's now in place. Pop this lid back in here. While that's open, close that. There we go. So the Xenon bulbs are now inside. Time to fit it into the car. I'm just going to get up now and fit it into the car. So I'm going to connect it now. So it's now connected. Just going to place this here temporarily. if it doesn't fall. If it falls, I'm absolutely done for. Anyway, now time to activate the lights and see if they work. There we go, that should be okay. Let's turn the car on. So headlights are now on, and they are on. Nice and blue. So you can already see the beam pattern for me already. That's how it should be. Well, sort of low basically, but obviously I need to fit it on properly so it'll be adjusted properly. So it'll be around, think about here. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it, people. So I've managed to install that, so I'm going to do that for the other side as well, and that should do it. Next I'm going to show you how to hide the wires and stuff like that and keep it in a secure place, because you don't want it to be flopping around. That way it doesn't damage the actual ballast. Let me shut the car off and then we'll get straight to that. So I managed to get all the wires through. Now what I'm going to do is I've popped all the wires into this side here, so it's locked behind here. I'm going to now screw this piece into there, so that's connected. This is part of the chassis, so apparently what it says here, connect ground to for better performance and safety, it says, but it still will work without it, but I'm just going to connect it anyway, just for the sole reason it's there. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to cable tie the ballast on this part of the chassis as well. So I'm basically going to put it through and wrap it around and strap it on there, so then it should be firm on there as well, and everything else should be hidden. Everything else will be hidden behind there. So yeah, so I'm going to get straight to that. Let's do this. Now if you're worried for any screws going away, this is a magnetic tool. It extends as well, so you can reach inside, grab everything you want, just in case. So pop this on there, then I'll put the washer around it. What's this thing doing? What's it doing? And put the washer on there as well. That should hold it to place now. What's it doing? There we go. Time to screw it on. There we go. So that's connected in place. And now I'm going to put all these away. Put all those things away. Grab one of the cable ties. Wrap that through. Spider on me. Wrap that through. So people, it's now all secure. It's now locked on. It doesn't move anywhere. It's connected to the chassis. Wires are in place. Now hide every other wire now. You have it like that. There we go. So everything is now locked into place. All I need to do is put this headlamp back on, but it's time to be tinting. I'm going to tint the headlights, so I'm going to lock it in place now. Now that I have it all exposed as it is, I can pretty much tint the headlights, so I'm just going to work on it now. In fact, I could even tint it even with everything back on, but I might as well give it a go now whilst it's like this. Yeah, just gonna make sure it's all secure, then I can go ahead and do that. So let's do this. So there we have it, people. HID kits have now been installed. So have a look at the wiring. Managed to tuck it in all nicely now. It's all tucked in. It's not going anywhere. The ballast's not going anywhere. Yeah, so it looks absolutely bang on. I'm gonna turn the car on so we see how it looks. And then that should be it. And afterwards I'm going to tint the headlights as well, so it gives it a nice murdered out look full on black and blacked out. That's the look I was sort of going for in the first place. But yeah, it's been a long day today. I think the longest part was actually trying to fit the wires through the cap. But if you have a drill, that's perfect, like a proper drill, you'll be good to go. But anyway, other than that, you can still do it even without one. But yeah, let's finish off this video and wrap it up for the tint and other rift headlights. My goodness, that looks so nice. Looks so nice. It just makes the side light now look like we need to put blue ones in there. I just need to find the right bulb, well, right side light that actually be nice and blue. And then that would be perfect. But other than that, the car is bang on. It's so much brighter. Like, I think it's about 3 times brighter than the halogens. So even if I tint them, it doesn't really affect it that much, which is perfect. So yeah, we're gonna now tint the headlights. But now, that's pretty much how you fit on the HID kit for the BMW 1 Series. I'm not sure if in fact, for other cars will be very similar, apart from removing your front bumper properly and all that sort of thing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell as well for new videos are coming in as well. Again people, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Peace.